Welcome to Caribbean Global Network News and Sports. I am Scott Wilson. In today's headlines, U.S. to add 30,000 seasonal worker visas soon. And in sports, Russell ends IPL season on a low. U.S. to add 30,000 seasonal worker visas soon. The Trump administration plans to let an additional 30,000 foreigners return to the United States through September for seasonal work, a move that reflects how the booming economy has complicated President Donald Trump's hardline efforts in immigration. Details of the plan were in a draft rule obtained by the Associated Press. It would benefit oyster chucking companies, fisheries, loggers, and seasonal hotels, including Trump's own Mar-a-Lago club in Florida. All use the visas to hire migrants for temporary work they say Americans won't do. The visas will go only to returning foreign workers who have had the visa before over the past 3 years. Many go back to the same employers year after year. Those workers have had background checks and are trusted and are not likely to stay past their visa, officials said. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services will begin taking applications for employers on behalf of the workers once the temporary rule is published in the Federal Register. That is expected Wednesday. Females are sex predators too. A Jamaica Constabulary Force report has shown that men are not the only sex predators to fear. Females also pose a threat to youngsters. According to the information between 2013 and 2018, a total of 22 women were arrested for having sexual intercourse with boys under 16 years old. At the same time, 129 boys under the age of 16 were the victims of sexual assault for the same period. The JCF Statistics and Information Management Unit revealed that between 2013 and 2018, a total of 53 females were arrested for sexual assault, of which 33 were arrested for the offense of sexual intercourse with a victim under the age of 16. Grenada latest shareholder in LIAT. Grenada has become the latest shareholder government of the cash-strapped regional airline LIAT, saying that the island stands to benefit from the decision to become a shareholder. Official government data shows that last year, 44,072 passengers used the services of the airline to and from Grenada, while the first quarter of 2019, the number stands at 10,896. Officials say Grenada's decision to become a shareholder had been made and accepted at the shareholders' meeting in Antigua on April 30. Quote, "I am pleased to announce that Grenada is now the 5th shareholder in the airline, so together with the governments of Barbados, Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada at the meeting is now accepted as the 5th main shareholder in LIAT." And in sports, Trinidad and Tobago under-17s suffer 5-0 loss to Mexico. Coming from wins over Bermuda and Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago under-17 suffered a 5-0 loss to Mexico at the IMG Academy on Sunday in the CONCACAF Under-17 Championship. Mexico pushed ahead with the lead with an 8th-minute header from Brian Gonzalez, with Santiago Munoz doubling the lead with another goal 20 minutes later. The goal was one of 3 for Munoz, who scored again in the 35th minute before completing his hat-trick in the 88th. Efran Alvarez added the team's other goal in the 59th minute. Prior to the defeat, Trinidad and Tobago scored a 3-1 win over Bermuda and a 3-2 win over Jamaica. Homeless World Cup being explored. The Sports Ministry says it will explore the possibility of creating a Homeless World Cup futsal team with the intention of providing street persons across the country with a second chance in life. The Homeless World Cup is an annual futsal competition set up by the Homeless World Cup Foundation, HWCUF, a non-profit organization based in the United Kingdom. In this competition, 64 teams of 4 homeless persons representing various countries compete for points in 14-minute games of 2 halves. Unlike the misconception at face value by many that the competition is just an exploitation of the poor, it actually provides opportunities for them regardless of how well they do on the field. After the competition, participants are enrolled in education and employment programs, as well as substance abuse rehabilitation if needed, and supported housing. HWCF says 94% of players say that the tournament has had what they describe as a positive impact on their lives. Russell ends IPL season on a low. All-rounder Andre Russell's season in the Indian Premier League ended on a low note Sunday when he fell for a first ball duck as his Kolkata Knight Riders missed out on the playoffs with a 9-wicket defeat to Kieran Pollard's Mumbai Indians. Sent in at Wankhede Stadium in a must-win game, KKR were held to a disappointing 133 for 7 of their 20 overs. Opener Chris Lynn top-scored with 41, Robin Uthappa scored 40, while Nitish Rana chipped in with 26. Lynn and Shubman Gill, 9, put on 49 for the first wicket, but once they were separated, KKR lost wickets steadily. Russell, with a spectacular 510 runs at an average of 56 and 4 half-centuries, failed to produce any fireworks this time round. The 31-year-old will now turn his attention to the ICC World Cup, which starts May 30 in England, where he is expected to play a key role for the West Indies. Congratulations to Kemar Bailey-Cole and Ristananna Tracey. Congratulations are still pouring in for Jamaican Olympians Kemar Bailey-Cole and Ristananna Tracey, who announced their engagement this week. The two have been in a relationship since 2009. Bailey-Cole, the 2014 Commonwealth Games 100-meter champion and Olympic and World Championships relay gold medalist, took to Instagram, posting a picture of a diamond ring on Tracey's ring finger against a backdrop with the words, "She said yes." This was accompanied by the caption, "Met her without false nails, so might as well do it without them too, to be continued." That's it for your CGN News and Sports. I'm Scott Wilson. Pleasant viewing.